All right, we're going to assume that it's working. If it doesn't pop up here in a second, just let me know. So, welcome, guys, to a special edition of Thursday Night Pathfinder. We normally play on Tuesdays, but due to scheduling conflicts, we're having to pick up on Thursday tonight. I am Matthew, your humble DM, and what we will do is go around the horn and let everyone else introduce themselves and their characters real quick.
I am Nate, and I play Owen/Teddy, who is a synthesis and a big bear spirit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kirk, and I shall be portraying the part of Spirit Evans, the human gunslinger.
Pew! Okay, next time I go before Kirk, I'm not following that again.
I can't follow that again. It's just
Mr. Thespian, I am Danny. I'm playing Durin, the Dwarven Cleric.
And I'm James, playing Minix, the Afridi Rogue.
Matt, you're not live.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, he's live.
It's not pulling up for me.
Well,
Live.
you're the...
And that is Nate, the technologically retarded one.
He's our tech support.
Usually it's Kirk, the Thespian.
Alright, so last time when we played, which seems like forever ago, you guys delved into the lowest level of Jorgenfist and ran into a couple of challenges there. You found a room that had a strange disorienting effect that made, well, it definitely made James, it might have made some other ones of you nauseous, and it made James small. And then, traveling into the next room, you ran into a cauldron which housed a horrific form of your old traveling companion, Oltek. And then after slaying him, you continued on into a room that was dominated by a fierce, headless, undead lord who commanded a small squad of zombie soldiers. And you were able to dispatch them using pits to keep them from getting from you. And then as you continued down the hallway, it became erupted in flames, and you found a terrible planar creature known as a Forge Fiend who rained fire down upon you, but was promptly shot by spirit, much like I can see most enemies in this campaign going from here on out. And now you have found yourselves into a long, many-doored corridor, which, upon messing with the most elaborate door in this corridor, you have been prompted to an encounter with another extraplanar creature, but you were able to kill it before it had a chance to attack. But it did make several of you blind. But Danny, did you have enough to unblind everybody, or were we gonna have to fall back and rest for you to finish that?
We already rested.
You already rested.
I thought we did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, will it be wrong of me to say that actually the having to kill Oltek was actually a fantasy of many of us? So that wasn't such a bad session?
How dare you?
Long
Oltek
time
was
coming.
a hero.
Well, technically, y'all didn't kill him. It was mainly just Spirit who just kept shooting. Okay, so you guys pick up...
Apple?
I'll share it with you. You guys picked
There's
up...
also the fact that since Minix has become small, he has become useful.
Yeah,
That is true.
Am I still small?
you're still small.
Yeah, it was 24 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, till about, I think Matt said till about 8 o'clock this day or something like that.
Sounds about right.
So I'm still small. Okay.
So you guys
I like
are still in that corridor here, and we'll say you just met back up in this corridor after you got done resting, and you can proceed as you wish.
Okay, so would you guys want to look through this north part here real quick, or do you want to go for this door where that Star Child came at us?
I do not care. Just give me something to beat up.
Oh, we might as well go through the door. We've already gone through the effort of opening it up.
Really, we didn't open it up. It came through the door.
Oh, that's a good... Did we succeed in opening this thing, or...
While you were dealing with it, that encounter happened, so it happened in the middle of your check, so you didn't get a chance to disarm it.
Oh, okay. All right.
And this north part up here, Matt, is that another door, or is it a hallway, or what?
It is another door.
It is another door.
There are 3 doors?
There's one on your left, there's one just a little bit east of your north, and then there is one on the right end of the hallway on the south, and one on the north of the right end of the hallway. So if you look at the far ends of the hallway from right to left, you've got one that's collapsed, there's one to the north, there's one to the south, and then down your way, there's one to the north, and then there's one to the west.
I think this door seems really important and stuff. I think we should check out the other doors first.
Only in an RPG would you find this kind of logic.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's good logic.
It's as good as anything right now.
Okay.
I vote bottom.
I vote whichever door I'm not in front of.
Hold on.
Is it okay if we resize our tokens, Matt?
I mean, you guys look good on my screen, but if
Yeah,
you
Well,
want to,
I zoomed in a lot, so...
Well, the problem is that
okay, it's fit now.
Cool. Yeah, they're locked.
Yes.
just because there's many weeks in between our sessions.
Where did we get this one?
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
I'm glad you explained that. For a second, I thought Willy Wonka was handing out golden tickets.
You guys got that on the floor.
So those doors that we attempted last week, I'm assuming that those are bronze?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And I know there's no way you guys would remember that out because it's been probably 2 weeks since we got that letter.
Absolutely. Was this from the green thing?
I think it was from that mummy that had that codex.
Green.
Yeah, so it's probably been close to a month since you guys got that card.
Easy. Okay.
Yeah, that thing was off. Okay, so
But that doesn't mean you have to go through there. You can still do your plan if you want to.
Go through the unimportant doors.
Yeah.
I choose the one to the north.
All right. You want to go ahead and just roll a general perception, and I'll use it if a trap comes up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So this is very strange, but you get this door opened up and are immediately presented with another door.
Well, of course. Whatever they want here is they want to keep it secure, right?
Stupid giant architecture. They're not the best designers.
You get no argument from me.
Okay, well, I'll try to open the second door.
Okay. You get it open as well, and you are presented with a solid stone wall.
Seriously?
Yeah, this makes sense for giants.
all right, I'm gonna detect magic in there.
On the wall?
Yeah.
You just get the magical aura that's in this entire place.
Okay.
There's nothing specific.
Is this another room that sort of has rounded edges to the corners of the rooms?
Whole place does, yeah.
Okay, the entire place. All right.
So what do you find it in there, Minix?
Found a wall, which I'm going to check this wall.
Dan, if you want to roll like just a general
Perception check?
Stone, yeah. Stone perception.
How do these doors even work this close together?
I don't know. This map is kind of weird and it doesn't really explain this area, so I'm just...
The
I'm just
engineering
assuming it's-
concepts of having two doors back to back and doesn't go through that?
No. You guys both take a look, but as far as you can see, they're both fairly solid. The only thing that comes to your head is you've encountered some stuff in here that passes through stone magically, and perhaps this would be easy way for it to gain access to the adjoining corridor, whereas it would still be a physical barrier to most other things.
Okay.
And thus that explains the 2 doors.
Yeah,
Damn you,
piezo! I like that theory. It still doesn't make sense. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move down the hall.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll follow.
You get to the far end of the hall, and the door to your east is pretty much ruined. It's bursting forth from the center, and that's where most of the rubble on the floor has come from. So from what you can see on the other side of the door, it's backed up from floor to ceiling with collapsed debris. So it would take a lot of work to get through there.
Is that a door on the north part of...
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And there's also a door directly to your south.
Check the one to my south.
Okay. You don't detect any traps on this one.
Okay.
You want to pop it open?
Yep.
Alright.
Let me just take a step right here.
Let me just.
As a player who has played a rogue, I'm always going to take a step to the side.
Alright, you open this up, and it immediately presents itself to be a collapsed corridor.
You know, I'm starting to think that giants don't know how to build stuff.
I'm beginning to think that some of these piezo riders don't know how to draw stuff.
Oh yeah, their layout's a little bit rough.
Okay.
I'll just while he's checking out this door, I'm just gonna roll a general perception check, see if there's anything that I pick up in here.
Okay. Okay, nothing on your perception, and that one doesn't appear to be trapped either. Minutes.
All right. Well, once the team is ready, I'll open it up.
I'm ready for you to get caught in a trap.
Okay.
And I will
Let's do
shoot that
this.
trap.
Yeah, you can shoot the traps.
I do. It works in Fallout.
It does work in Fallout. I prefer to just disarm them, though. You get experience for that.
You open this one up. Make a perception check.
Okay, and I'm being all stealthy too. Should I? You want me to roll that?
Yeah, go ahead and do a general stealth check. Very nice stealth.
Has anybody checked Matt's Twitch stream to see which way we should be going?
I haven't paused,
you guys
so
are
that I don't.
abusers.
No, I'm just kidding.
You can actually, there's a button that lets you break the chat bar off, so you can have the chat bar separate and completely minimize that one.
Yeah, I've got it
Maybe
where
I'll
I'm
do
on chat only.
Oh, I don't even have the chat open because I didn't want to look. Awesome. I will look now. The chat.
I put so much faith in you guys. You guys could be screwing me over. Danny doesn't need it because he's got the book. So.
Yeah, I mean, he has the book, so we're good to go. If whatever Danny says as far as this campaign's concerned, we're going to go with that.
I really wanted to have.
That's worked out so well with all these characters.
It really has.
You can tell. You can tell I'm cheating my ass off. Apparently.
I jump into the pit, and I'll use my daggers to catch myself. Nope, and you fall into the pit, and there's a bunion.
And we're done.
There's a bunion.
Now, how do you split it off? The chat.
Go to the little settings cog. I think there's a button that says pop out.
Yeah. Pop up.
The mystery
is
meet.
this?
Who is
I
what?
officially have a webcam.
The chat. He says he has a
It's,
webcam.
He's one of our new followers.
Oh.
Yeah, but was he like somebody who was trying to get into the game or something? Or?
He was the one that James was talking to about the Warhammer game.
Oh, okay. So you guys haven't figured that out yet. I see how it goes.
Yeah, we haven't. That's That'll be a while before we do another Warhammer game.
So if I close the main Twitch one, will the pop-up window still stay up? Should, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it will.
Sweet.
Okay. So you guys have made your perception checks, and let me go ahead and drag this in here. Hopefully it'll be in an understandable language for everybody. Alright, here we go. Alright. This strange empty room has been smoothed over to an even greater extent than the other chambers in this complex. Every angle of the walls has been modified into a gentle arc, removing any element of harsh regular lines entirely from view. Patches of what appear to be scorch marks stain the walls and floors here and there, especially to the south where part of the wall has fallen away.
You said you want to get into one of your games too, Matt.
We will
By the way,
if
if you switch from common to regular, I think you'll go back to normal box text.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because I can't read that.
You don't have
You
common?
can't read common?
Apparently, I didn't put common in my thing.
Can we?
I put human.
Can we just replace Nate with the guy that wants to get in?
Listen. I had to work today, okay?
Oh.
That makes one day a week, right?
Hey, it's 4 days. I need my 3-day weekend to recover.
Alright, so that is what you guys see.
This is where that Forge Fiend hung out.
Let's go see if he left any treats behind.
Or maybe there was an older dragon.
Well, somebody lead the way.
Here I go.
I'll follow.
Going in all stealthy like.
Follow me. I know the way. Yeah.
You're not helping my stealth.
That was inspiring. That was very inspiring.
Come on, The Last Crusade, anyone? Marcus got lost in his own museum.
Never heard of it.
Shut up.
Looking down the corridor to the left.
I'll move up here.
I'll stand in the smolderings, because nothing bad has ever happened in there.
I'm gonna hang out near the door just to make sure nothing's coming up behind us.
Everybody make perception checks.
Damn. You need to add one to my roll. That was old. Old shortcut. Fix that right now.
It is a great movie, but I think Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones.
I'm going to go with the only one I've seen and just say Crystal Skull is probably the best one.
God damn it, Kirk.
You know, I was.
Oh man, we don't need to get into this. Crystal Skull was a good movie.
I was just gonna say that. I bet nobody was gonna say that.
It's the only one I've seen, so by default, it's the best Indiana Jones movie, in my opinion.
All right, so
Young Indiana Jones is awesome.
You got a door on the west.
All right. I'll head that way.
I will. While he's heading that way, I'm going to head up this way.
Do I see anything up north from where I'm looking?
No, but when Owen moves there, you can see the remainder of the room.
When I move there, I've activated your trap card.
There you go. So there's the entire room. All of it's been smoothed and angled out.
Okay. So
Only thing you've got going is that door. Okay. You checking that door right there for traps?
Yeah.
All right.
You want me to roll or?
Yeah. Is everybody where they're at when he's checking the door for traps?
Yes.
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 All right, now everyone roll new characters. I have to say though, I'm thinking a full spellcaster for the next character I have to make. I'm enjoying like these pits and stuff, and I know Danny liked being the pyromancer that he made, and of course I can't remember your other wizard character, the one from the
Raylan.
Raylan.
Yeah, no, I'm okay playing the cleric. My next, if I die, my next character is going to be called Darn. Because I went from Dorn to Dern to Darn.
All right. So, as he is dealing with the trap, bursting out of the darkness, caged in the smooth angles of this room, are 3 horrific-looking creatures. These are the...
That's awesome.
These are the creatures that you guys identified or thought that might be in here. They're from the plane of Tendalos, and these are hounds of Tendalos. They live in the edges of existence rather than the curves of existence, and so all this rounded edges of this level of the dungeon have kept them trapped in here.
So if we were to break the break the smoothness, right? Just like in one area, would they be able to leave?
They might be able to get out.
Okay. So another question is, would I be able to cast dismiss or whatever the what is it called?
Dismissal.
Dismissal. That's it. On in here with these rounded edges and stuff.
We would need to read to see how it works. I think you could dismiss it. They just can't willingly leave.
Okay.
The good news is I got 2 of those myself.
So
yes,
they
and
are
I
going to
have
pop out here. So, Spirit, let me get you to make 2 fortitude saves, and Minix, if you can make 1 fortitude save. And then I'll tell you guys when to roll initiative here in just a second.
I'm thinking I'm going to open up a pit on one of those corners so that it's dismissed, and then maybe they can go home.
I'm going to hero point.
You might actually release them into our world.
Okay, so Kirk, you hero pointed the 17?
Yes.
All right. So with that, everyone makes their fortitude saves, so that is good news. And make sure it doesn't have any effect if you make it. No, it does not. So you're good. And then they are going to get their 1 attack for the surprise round. So Kurt, you get 2 at a flanking bonus, which you can still be flanked, right?
I believe so. I don't think I have anything that.
Yeah,
okay.
it was just a swashbuckler that got it.
Okay, so Kurt, this is up against your flat-footed AC.
All right. Miss.
So it's a 20, and then we'll do 1 more.
And for those watching at home, swashbucklers, fucking incredible.
25?
That hits.
Okay, so there'll be 1 on you.
Still died in this campaign, though.
Twice.
And then, Minix, this is again your flat-footed AC.
I can't be flat-footed.
You cannot be flat-footed, so that is a miss. Now, if I could get everyone to roll an initiative.
Darn, you almost got double digits.
Hey, I only got a +1. Okay, I only got a +1. Give me a break.
Hey, no, I was being like, yeah, you almost got it. Like, yeah, because you're getting like 2s or 3s.
Hey, they call it cleric initiative for a reason, right? Because the cleric's got to be last in order to heal everybody once they get the shit kicked out of them.
Leave Batman alone, cat.
Can we see the creatures?
Yeah, you can see the creatures. Nate, I think it was you and Dern can do... Whoever's got planes can do Knowledge of the Planes, and you guys can get some info about them if you want to.
Sweet. Knowledge planes.
Activate.
Matt's over that. Well, you guys suck.
Yeah, those were pretty bad. Yeah, you guys don't know anything about him. So yeah, all right. So Spirit, you're up first.
I can't see them all on the map.
Are you sure they're just not really dark right beside you?
I can't see them either.
I can see them.
Oh!
It's because they
those
just,
black things.
yeah, they just match the pattern of the scalded ground. So.
And also, we are not a serious game.
Who said that?
I think he's
The guy
saying
in
that
the
the storyline is serious, though,
Oh, okay.
Well,
as opposed to us. I mean, we don't.
Now, on the other hand, apparently Nate and Kirk are seriously blind.
Absolutely. I wear the glasses for a reason.
I don't wear glasses for a reason because I'm not a fucking nerd. As I play Pathfinder.
Yeah.
All right, 5 foot step, so I'm not flanked anymore. And number 2 is about to get a lot of bullets in his brains. Let's go with.
Thanks to the Reagans.
One miss.
Do you have that thing where you don't like? Your
Yes,
gun is like a melee weapon, so you don't draw attacks of opportunity and stuff.
I do not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, cool.
I'll reread the thing.
No, the feat is it works to where he can fire point blank.
Yeah.
Without suffering a attack.
Does he threaten his immediate square as well?
It
Like
does
a
not
melee
say
weapon?
that. No.
It does not. Okay.
No, I don't.
That is a separate feat, I believe.
Isn't there a feat that lets you threaten within like a 30-foot radius of you
15.
or something? 15. That's still
It's
pretty
15 foot.
That's
And with
still
that,
pretty good,
with
yeah.
that motherfucker.
Okay. So these are gonna all be on you minutes. We don't have to worry about anything since you can't be caught flat-footed.
Kirk, you need to put the bludgeoning on your type so it counts that.
Okay, so we get 1 hit. And if you guys haven't done it yet, I assume you have, you need to make sure that all your weapons have, it's either magic or magical. I can't remember which one it is, but that'll get you through a lot of damage reduction if you don't have that on there.
Well, I have mine listed as magic.
I think it's magic.
That should be fine. All right, so this hound is able to rip into Minix just a little bit. It's a really good thing you guys made your saves. They start to conform your bodies to the reality of living on edges.
Is it a comma between damage types?
Yeah,
Or is it
I
a
believe
semicolon?
I believe it's a comma.
Chameleon.
Yeah, I'll just.
And-
Nate's got to go. Nate's got to go.
Then he's like, I've got rid of him for one game. I just need one more.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice recovery.
I would say if you actually wrote journals more often, you'd have fate points.
Yep, I would.
Apparently, he only writes them for Halloween.
Not your greatest set of rolls, but still, it did the job.
No.
You got 1 crit, right?
Yes, I did.
Let me
leave
draw
that man
you
alone.
crit card. You want piercing or slash?
Slashing. Take that piercing off.
You give them 1 con bleed.
Ooh. All right.
Let's see if that reduces him a point.
Stop.
He is at a... Yeah, it does. So he's 1 HP per hit or per hit die, so that added that to him. Good job. All right,
Okay.
Owen.
I need Hound number 2 to make a will save, please.
Number 2 will
Or
will
fail
save.
a will save, please.
Fail a will save. All right. What kind of is this? A mind affecting spell, Nate?
It's abjuration or whatever. It's dismissal.
But is it mind affecting?
I don't believe so. It doesn't say so.
Okay.
No.
So let us do a will save. A 24.
It makes it.
All right. So he starts to pull away and roars and denies it.
I was trying to send you back home, little boy.
You know what? I got to thinking they might want to go, but we'll just keep going. All right. Let's see how smart they are. They're pretty smart.
Could they sense that I was trying to send them home?
They're gonna move up here. This one's gonna attack you, Kirk, and this will be at a +2 flanking bonus, and the other one is going to focus on... God, that went terribly. I don't even know why I play backup. If I see something below a CR 11, I should just take it out of the game. And that's a 1. That's fantastic. This is going so good. Wait till Montmorian comes in here. Y'all probably kill him with 2 shots.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's see here. That is a fumble, and he is using a natural attack. Your attack hits an ally within reach and is a critical threat. Well, he doesn't have an ally in reach, so this card will be recycled. And we'll get another one. If it is a claw, slam, or unarmed strike, what kind of attack was it? It is a claw. It was a claw. So you cannot use that attack for 4 rounds. So he's only able to bite for 4 more rounds.
He stubbed a toe.
He did. All right, and it is now Darren's turn.
All right. Well, I am going to have you try to fail a will save.
I will try that. Which one would you like?
Number 1, the one that's bothering Minix.
Minix. All right, here comes his failed will save for you.
See, that's all you have to do is word it correctly, Nate.
Yeah, you know what? Shut up.
So do you dismiss
You know
him?
what,
I just missed him.
And what, that just returns them to their plane.
Well, there's a 20%
although there's
chance.
although there's a 20% chance they actually send them to a plane other than their own.
Okay,
So I guess I could. You want to roll it or
doesn't
me to?
concern? Nah, it's fine. They're out of combat anyway. But all right, good job. All right, we are beginning round 2, and Spirit will lead us off.
I'm going to keep shooting. I'll switch it up to make it a little bit easier for you guys to, since y'all are easier at hit number 2 than 3, so I will go for 3.
Okay. Good grief, that's a lot of shots. All right, so we got 3 hits.
3 hits.
I'm telling you, this dungeon is just littered with rifle cartridges everywhere.
It's like somebody with a minigun just walked in and started shooting.
All right, Minix.
Somebody's gonna start a gun range business after this.
Yeah, and Sandpoint.
Yeah. I got all these cartridges. I'll just reload them.
I'm gonna do a cartwheel over here.
All right.
And see if we can hit this guy this time.
Funny, you actually did a cartwheel. I actually paved the way for you to actually get there normally.
Good job. All right. Do you want to continue slashing?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he's dying.
Won't matter.
Oh,
Is that a sneak attack though?
Yeah, I think outsiders can be sneak attack.
No, because Kirk is holding a ranged weapon, even though he does.
Oh,
he's
doesn't
able to
threaten.
Fire.
What
he
was
not
the
threatening?
roll? What
He
was the
doesn't
roll?
threaten.
Oh, so he
He's been
doesn't actually
shooting at him.
flank. But he
No,
doesn't.
you have to have a
He
melee
doesn't
weapon.
He doesn't provoke attacks opportunity. That doesn't mean he threatens.
Yeah, so his gun's not considered a melee weapon. They have to have
Yeah.
a melee weapon to threaten.
Oh my gosh.
You would have
So-
had
Heal
the
him up
tumble.
to 54 and I'll re-roll that.
So, can you look at that and tell what you would have? So it would have been a 4,
Well,
and then what's your added
4 plus 1d4 plus 6, so
plus 6, that would be 10.
And
So really, you did. So we need to give him back 44 damage. Okay.
yeah.
There you
Damn
go.
Well, let's see. Hold on. I still get crit damage, right? Which is
Yeah, you'd still get the crit damage for that.
another 1d4. So I would say 4 plus 3 plus 6.
So 6 more damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Got it.
While you were doing that, I summoned a plate of food.
Nice. I gotta love that
Nice.
spell.
Yeah. Okay, that's me.
All right. Oh.
Alright. I don't want to use another spell, so I'm just going to do a full attack.
Okay.
What was his crit thing? I know we told you to put it down, but
It was some kind of ability score damage.
okay.
Nate, what kind of damage do you need?
It is bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage. You get another free attack with a -5 penalty.
Okay. What I'm trying to do right now is basically steal your kill.
Okay. You can have it.
And I need to do my bite. Okay. Alright. I killed it.
Nice.
So what's another planier dog thing taste like?
Oh, I don't know. The tete is eating it.
There's only one response to that, and the answer is chicken.
So this one's gonna come down here and try to get the vulnerable small person. And he got 2
2
hits
hits.
on him. Okay. So that is a claw, 2 claws. All right. So do first claw, and then the second claw. All right. So pretty respectable rolls. So he tears you up. So you see him mauling Minix pretty good there.
Well, I'm gonna need him to fail another will save.
Okay. $25.
All right, so he made it this time.
All right.
Oh no, I'll do a 5-foot step.
So start of round 3, Spirit.
All right, I'm going to take a good look at this Hound of Tendalos. We're going to set it up in my vats. Just give me a second.
Oh my god.
All right. There we go. All right, I seem to have like a 95% chance to hit the head, so I'm just going to go for the headshot.
Okay.
15 times.
We have reached an. Oh no, that's failed you.
That's failed me. It was 19 that failed, so.
Wait
first-
a second. That's 16. I don't think should be a hit either. Oh, it's a touch attack. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So,
All right.
all right.
So 2 hits.
So,
Very nice hit.
not as nice.
That piece of shit Vaultec equipment anyway.
Yeah.
Just hit it.
Full on attack.
I've had that happen in Fallout 3 or New Vegas where you got like a 95% chance to hit and you miss like 3 times in a row. Like, what the hell?
Hitting a crit.
Cool.
Slashing crit.
All right. A slashing card gets a -2 penalty to his armor class for the following 2 rounds.
Excellent. And then here comes the second. Ah, come on. Alright, let's roll to confirm. Alright, yeah, so 2 misses on the offhand.
Owen.
Where is it?
It's just to the right of Minix.
Okay. 5-foot step there. Right. All right.
Man, I can't believe this thing's still alive.
Now they're killing it.
Wait, did you... It's got a -2 to his AC. Let me see if any of those would have hit.
It was a 16. I don't think it would have hit.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Okay. Alright, so he's going to continue to try to maul Minix. And he, again, gets 2 claws in on him. Man, that's 2 good hits.
Let's hear it
So
for the
Minix
miniature
is-
rogue tank.
Minix is just getting demolished by these hounds.
Well, I'm pretty sure Spirit's going to end it here in a minute.
It's
Yeah, I was
possible.
waiting for him to do that last round.
Well, that's because he relied on his VATs and not his instincts.
Good point.
Okay, so I am going to... Let's see. 2 of you... Spirit... Does Spirit look wounded that much or just barely?
Just barely.
But Minix looks pretty hurt.
Minix has got considerable damage.
Alright. I am going to cast a healing spell on Minix. Take a guess here.
Yeah.
That's
That,
That was almost perfect.
yeah.
That's almost perfect.
That was very good.
alright. I guess I'm done.
Cool. Alright, beginning of round 4, Spirit.
Time to
Just
put
kill
this
it,
thing
Spirit.
out of its
You're
misery.
done with this.
All right, I'll put it out of its misery.
Yeah, remember the last time you're like, oh, I'm going to let you guys have some fun, and it almost killed somebody.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I think he felt bad killing his own resurrected character. Sort of would have to.
Got it. So, there is no more movement in the room, and you have got 2 strange carcasses of creatures from other planes in here, but other than
Go
that,
on.
nothing else.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you know.
The giant's dogs are almost as ugly as they are.
I thought they were quite fascinating looking, honestly, in a terrifying sort of way. But you know, Tete felt bad to be harming these creatures. They were trapped here. I wish we could have freed them, but well,
Am I the only one who still thinks he says titty instead of teddy?
No, that's all I hear is titty, titty, titty. Okay, let's go work on this door a little more.
have at it.
That. So what? I was working on it before we were so
Yeah,
rudely ambushed.
do a new check, new perception.
Well, hopefully I'll get the beat on some things instead of just heal you guys.
Heal Minix. Heal Minix.
You don't detect any traps on this.
All right. Let's open it up.
Make anybody who can make spellcraft checks.
I guess I can do that too. Spellcraft.
You have spellcraft?
That's what I'm wondering. Check on that. It's weird. No, I shouldn't have that.
I don't know nothing about no magics.
I don't know.
All I know is about guns and killing.
Oh, it's just a Fantasy Grounds default. Alright.
I don't think there's any way to detect that. That's a pretty good first level spell. Anyway. This opens up, and in the room you can see a vast, chamber with a pillar reaching up to the ceiling.
All right, well, being the guinea pig that I am, I'll step on into the room.
That's just another word for rogue.
Yeah.
All right, you see in the vast chamber, you see some more pillars, and the room continues to go further on back.
Okay. I guess I'll continue into the room.
I will go down here. Is that book that's on the ground there, Matt, is that actually there, or?
Yeah, it is.
Alright. I will detect magic and go check it out.
Yeah, this whole room reeks of magic. So, Owen, go ahead and move your character over there to the book. And then, if I can get everyone else to move their character to where they are at when he gets to the book.
Let's see, I probably would have moved in a little bit further.
Shades of terrain.
I would move a few steps forward, but still stay back. For some reason, it's taking a minute to load the map.
Are you going to be in the room?
I'll be like at that corner to peek around.
Basically, it's like, I don't want to roll a new character.
So, like the corner where Dern is at, or the corner back in the room you're still in?
I guess around where Dern is at.
Okay.
I don't think he can see the map. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I don't know what we're talking about with that one.
Okay.
So I guess around Dern is.
Oh, actually, you know how you can get around that? Go look at the Twitch feed.
I could.
Alright, so here is, as you move, right about the time you get to the book, and Minix, right about the time you get to the middle of the room, you can see the entire room. So there is a wooden staircase which leads up to an elevated platform, which at the top of it there is it's not a throne, but there's definitely a chair of some girth up there, and it's pulled up to a desk. Let me just read you the description of the room before I get too far into this.
Now, how cool is that? My daughter wanted to know when I was finished with dinner because she wanted to get me dessert.
Oh. Nice. Alright.
Ikenex.
This vast chamber might have once been a lecture hall, but now the place is empty of furniture. 6 5-foot-wide pillars, each carved with spiraling patterns of runes, rise up to support the 100-foot-high ceiling. Spread through the hall in neatly organized stacks and piles are arcane trappings, candles, books, scrolls, knives, and bundles of powders and ingredients. The entire place looks like an arcanist library or storeroom. At the west end of the room, a wide flight of stairs rises up to a stone door in the wall just north of a 20-foot wide stage. Here sits a large mound of furs, an immense chair, and a table stacked high with more book and scrolls. An iron-bound chest sits under the table against the far wall. And standing on the platform, you see.
Is it a friend?
Oh, of course, because everybody else here has been very friendly.
Mark Murray, maybe?
Ah.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, friend.
Hello.
Hi.
Make whatever giant is. Is it knowledge of nature? Is that what giant is?
Probably.
Knowledge something.
They're monstrous humanoids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nature. No. No. No.
You're failing as a wizard, by the way. You're letting your familiar push you around.
That's not my familiar. I inherited that familiar.
Okay.
Nate is the familiar in this context.
So, Nate, based on
My familiar is now defending.
based on what you can tell by him, he's a stone giant, and he stands at just over 10 feet tall. So he towers over you guys. But for a stone giant, that's fairly small. But what he lacks in stature, you can tell that he more than makes up for it with the arcane energy that's pulsating through him. And in his hand, he has
Okay.
the
I will-
undead. In his hand, he has the undead head of an ogre, and that head is very much awake and alert, and it says in a low guttural tone, "They have arrived on time, just as I predicted, my master." And Montmurian says, "What are you laughing at?"
He said we arrived on time. It's like we went back and like went to sleep and shit. It's like they were really. If we had shown up like the day before, he would have been like, "Shit."
I'm sorry that the dialogue isn't up to your expectations.
Too early.
Go away.
No, wait a minute. Don't you know the
he slams the head against the wall and he says, "They're late, you fool."
No, don't you know the golden rule about being a prophet is you have to always tailor the story as if you're always right?
Guys, let's get out of here. We want to be fashionably late to this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want to be on time. Listen, we'll come back in a couple hours.
Yeah, we don't want to look like a bunch of nerds.
Have your people call our people, okay?
So Montmurian says, "Indeed they have. The heroes have finally arrived. Do you have any idea what you have found yourself caught within?"
Very shabbily constructed temple of some kind.
A bunch of giant corpses.
This is just the remnants of ancient Thassalon. But soon, when Karzug rises, the might of Thassalon will return and you will all be servants to him.
Alright, so Matt, I wanna like levitate up so that I'm eye to eye, okay?
So, as you start to levitate...
As non-threatening as possible.
As you start to levitate, a thick cloud of smoke begins rising in this entire chamber, and Montmurian begins levitating as well. And he says, "Choose your actions very wisely, for they may very well be your last."
I just wanted to talk to you face to face, you know, eye to eye. You're quite taller than me.
Say what you will from the ground as the rightful position of a ground feeder.
Okay. Well, I don't go to the ground.
Damn it! You should have let him. You should have let him dialogue for a while. You know,
We're still talking.
monologue. Let him monologue for a while.
So he's starting to build up a spell. So you can see if you keep rising up, he's gonna.
I'm not gonna keep rising up. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Just a little bit off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of spellcraft to see if I can tell what he's casting.
I get it first.
Yeah.
Oh man, I fucked that up.
Oh man, I fucked it up.
Game over, man. Game over.
So for a spell that's in the room and is quickly filling up the room, it's solid cloud. And that works like solid fog. It completely obscures your vision to within 5 feet, and it impairs your movement. You can only move at half speed.
Okay.
It's got some other stuff to it as well. But then what he's casting or when he's getting ready to cast, he hasn't gone far enough with it.
Okay. All right, so we have come here to try and negotiate a surrender.
Let's do a bluff check.
Wait, maybe that's why Teddy came here.
We know good and well that is not the case.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't take him up. Like, okay, what are the terms of your surrender?
Okay. Very hesitantly, he says, "The only way you may surrender is to become sacrifices and therefore servants of the mighty Karzag."
Kozak.
Karzag!
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Have you met Titty?
Have you met Teddy?
I have a feeling he's about ready to give you a titty twister.
That's like, no, I need him to quit my game now, too.
Your insolence bores me. Quickly.
Does Val need to hang out with you every night?
Now I will harvest your souls so that they may feed Karzag. And he gets ready to cast his spell. So you guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
Way to screw that up again, Nate.
Way to not say anything else, everyone.
Hey, look at that. Double digits in your face.
Hooray!
Yeah, we're happy for that.
Alright, so...
Where the fuck were you, James?
What?
You're the leader of the group. You're the one that's been around the longest.
You know, you
don't
could have
follow.
ended this whole thing if you'd just stabbed him in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, Nate's character in the back, not.
He couldn't
Stop
hit
all
me
the
if he
talking.
tried.
Let's just kill this guy.
I thought I'd get him for you, master.
My
You're
lord
starting
and
to-
master, how can I help you today?
He was starting to annoy the shit out of me too.
Okay. So here he is. He is flying in the air above the ground. You guys are all in the effect of a solid fog spell, as is the rest of the entire room.
All 100 feet up.
fog. I'm about to tell you. Solid fog goes 20 feet high into the air. So here's what it does. It obscures all sight, including dark vision, beyond 5 feet. Any creature you attack within 5 feet of you has concealment, so there's a 20% mischance. Creatures further than that have total concealment, which is a 50% mischance, and the attacker can't use sight to locate the target. And then also, on top of that, it impedes movement. So you move through it at half your normal speed. You take a -2 penalty on melee attacks and melee damage rolls. It says it it prevents effective ranged weapon attacks. I don't really know what that... I guess it says except for magical rays and the like. So I guess projectiles can't pass through it.
So what you're saying is that guns don't work.
Yeah, guns won't pass through it. A creature or object that falls into the fog is slowed that each 10 feet of the vapor that it passes through reduces falling damage. You can't take 5-foot steps. So that's about it, but that's pretty potent.
Basically, Matt prepared for this, so he's like, no fucking pits, no fucking guns.
No, that's actually in his... I just go exactly how it tells me to play the character. So we're going to start off with Minix, round 1. So if you guys have anything else to say, you can say it, but... You guys are so rude to my bad guy. Think about all the information they might have to expand out the campaign. But
Now wait a minute. Some of us weren't rude at all. Some of us
Some
kept
of y'all
our...
just didn't say anything.
Yeah, we were keeping our mouths shut, just waiting for him to tell us. Like, yes.
I have an
we're
epic
not-
monologue prepared, but no one wants to listen to me.
Like, please, say your monologue, please. Say your monologue.
Please tell us about the
So-
great Karsak.
Arzog.
All right, Minix. What'll
So,
it do?
am I correct in assuming that he cannot see me right now?
You can't see him.
That's right, but can he see me?
I can't tell you that information.
Matt, what are
I
his
am
major
going to-
weaknesses? And, is he allergic to anything?
I'm gonna hop on my flying carpet.
Okay.
The bad news, we can't see each other either.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on my flying carpet, and I'm gonna at least move away from where he's at, or where he last saw me. 20.
Okay.
That will
Are
be.
you going to
mine.
stay down in the fog?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to fly up above the clouds.
So you're going to be visible. Okay. How high are you going to go?
I will move up to 30 feet, and during that time, can I move to the side as well, or does that count as extra movement as well?
It'll count as like diagonal movement, so you'll just like count it off as you do squares.
All right, so then I would have moved completely. But yes, I am above
Double
the
move.
clouds.
Double move. Okay.
Yep.
All right. How high are you?
I would be. Let me just count in my head real quick. Let's see. Moving up. So 45.
Okay.
All right. Spirit is willing to move over here to this pillar. As he's moving, he's grabbing some rope. And when he gets there, he's going to wrap the rope around the pillar.
Okay. So you're moving to that closest pillar? Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. So you're wrapping the rope around the pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how big that pillar is. I think it's like 5 feet wide. Okay, yeah, you can do that. All right, so you're wrapping it around. You don't have it tied off yet, but you've got it wrapped around. Okay.
All right.
And now it is Montmarian's turn. All right. So just to be clear, let me draw this so you guys can see.
Just to be clear, you guys are fucked.
Yes.
This is the end of this is the last encounter in the chapter. This is going to be a good one.
Matt's like, I know spellcasters very well.
I really don't. I read on the forums that like if you like went and picked your own spells for the spellcasters in this game, you could just wreck parties. All right, so that's how this area of cloud goes. Okay. How high did you say?
45 feet.
I don't worry about that. Okay, so he begins casting a spell. You can see him, so you can do a spellcraft check.
Okay. Is that how his hands move?
Yeah, he's really fidgety.
So if I ever see you doing this in real life, I know you're about to throw a spell.
I'm about to throw a nasty spell at you.
Either that or he's Italian.
Ooh, that's good, but it's not good enough. That's a nasty spell. So he starts channeling something, and then he takes a deep breath in and blows it down, and the color of the fog turns to a yellowish green, and everybody in the fog needs to make a fortitude save.
Oh, shit.
Fantastic.
Not this shit again. This was a TPK last time you used
Is this considered poison? Is this considered a poison? Matt?
I'm looking.
Oh, okay. For like dwarven poison.
It says it's poisonous. It says creatures immune to poison are unaffected by the spell, so yes.
Okay, thank you.
No, I rolled mine in the tower. Not thinking. Not that it matters. I have a hero point.
Well, it does matter. You need to know if you hero point or not.
Well, I don't have.
Do you
any.
have any hero points?
Oh, that's why he doesn't have any. That's right. So it never matters.
Is everybody happy?
I'm quite happy with that decision.
I'm
Okay.
happy with my decision.
Minix, you and Ultek failed. You have fallen under the effect of a cloud kill spell. So you take 1d4 points of constitution damage on your turn each round that you are within the cloud. Holding your breath does not help. So this round, you guys both take only 1 point of constitution damage.
Do we get a save each round?
Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised you don't roll them separately for each character.
But a successful fortitude save only halves it. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't roll it for both characters.
No, we both took one. We both took one.
So the first person on the left takes 1, so that would be Spirit, and then Minix takes 3.
Minix will die, damn it.
I will die eventually.
All right. So you are now in a thick fog cloud kill spell.
Okay, so if you save the initial one, you don't take any.
No, that is incorrect. Every round you stay in it, you get a new save, and if you make if you make your save, you take half of it. So you still fail. So you take half of this. So you take 2 con damage.
That's what I was wondering.
So how many hit points?
It's one for every modifier you go down. It's 1 per hit die.
Although I have to
One
look
hit
that
die.
up because
Okay.
a guy in my game says you have to lose 2 before you go down. That
You
just,
do. I did look that up. That's confirmed.
So wait, if you lose 1
Even-
and it takes you down a modifier, you still don't lose it.
Yeah, it was something you have to lose actual 2 points of.
Yeah, it's
of-
for every even number of ability point damage, you lose
HP.
something. Yeah, for like Constitution, it would be hit points, right?
Right. One.
But I mean on strength, if you lose 1 and it takes your strength down a modifier, your modifier would still go down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your modifier still goes down.
So Constitution is really the only place that it comes into effect.
Yeah, Constitution will kill you.
That's a really weird rule. Is that like official?
I'll get you a source for that because I did look that up.
I'm not I'm
I
not
mean,
doubting you. I'm just saying that's a really weird rule.
I mean, to be honest with you,
It is weird.
All right, darn, it's your turn.
I am going to exit stage right and
Okay.
move myself out of the fog.
Okay.
So what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20.
That probably would have been more than that because it's double movement to go through fog.
Oh no, that would have been my full move then.
Okay.
Oh, actually, the full move would have been from here. It'd have been 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
And then I call out like, you may want to get out of there.
Yeah, I'll fly up just above the cloud.
All right, so you're emerging from the cloud then. Okay. So you are free from any further effects unless you re-enter the cloud, and you can see him. How high above the cloud are you going to go?
Just above it.
Just above it. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you were on the ground, that would probably be a movement of, let's see, you're 5, so 10, 20, 30. 30, I think, would get you up above it. So you would
thought it
still have a
was-
standard action.
Thought it was 20 feet up, right?
But it's double movement. Because in the cloud, your movement is halved.
Yeah, so I have a speed of
So-
40. With
Okay, so yeah, you've still got a standard action.
Okay.
And like 10 extra 10 of normal movement if you want it.
Oh, and by the way, the whole damage thing,
Yeah.
it works across for every stat, and Fantasy Grounds already compensates for it. So if you put 1 point of damage, it won't affect it.
So if you take 1 point of strength damage, even if it drops you down a modifier, you don't change your modifier?
Fantasy Grounds will not change your modifier, is what I'm saying. So even if you had an 18 and you hit 1 damage, it doesn't change. It'll change the score down to a 17, but it won't change the modifier.
Okay.
It'll only change the modifier every 2.
It doesn't only every 2. So
Okay.
it doesn't change the modifier until it hits 2.
So how do you let Fantasy Grounds know that it's ability damage if like you just took it? Like how do you let it know?
There's a damage column.
So
Yeah,
it already
put in the
factors it
damage.
in. Okay.
It already
gotcha.
factors it in. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. That's cool. All right, Minix, beginning of round 2, it's you.
Yeah, I'm just going to shit.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You've already gone. So you've still got 10 feet of movement, and you've got a standard action.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
Diary.
right there.
Need to find a new party.
Yeah, and that's
When I
That's all I'm
return
doing.
to Magnamar.
Okay, so Owen, you hear the horrible cries of the lungs of your party members rotting out of their bodies, both down below.
I can't see him. Am I
You can
blurred?
see, yeah, you can probably see part of him. He's probably got like partial cover from you, but yeah, you can still see part of
I
him.
can see him. All right.
Now wait a minute. How far away is he?
I
mean, is he above the clouds, too?
15. Yeah, he's fine. He's
Okay.
fine.
I feel sorry for anybody who isn't, because you're not going to be able to see where they're at.
Okay. So I need him to make a save.
What kind of
will
save?
save.
Will save. Make sure he doesn't have spell resistance, which I do not believe he does.
Like, please be an outsider so I can dismiss him. Please be an outsider so I can dismiss him.
yeah.
Right.
This is gonna be that easy.
Ba, ba, ba. It was one time. We got to the last boss of Temple of Elemental Evil, and my cleric banished the last boss.
No, he killed him with a touch.
I don't know. That's
He's held.
he's held. Okay.
Yep.
Was it new save every round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if only Minix can get over there and sneak attack him and coup de grace before he gets to his senses.
I'm hoping he can hold him again. So does he fall to the ground, Matt, since he was levitating?
I think fly when you've got it slowly descends you to the
Okay.
ground.
Oh man, do I want to do the smart thing or the stupid, potentially cool thing?
You can't see him, so remember that.
I know I can't see him.
Well, don't ask us. You play your character.
I know.
You're the one wearing the top hat, after all. You know.
So I'm gonna try this. If it doesn't work on the first round, and if Matt doesn't let me do it on the first round, then I'm just gonna head back.
What do you want to do?
You know, on where the scene where they wrap the rope around the pole and climb up it.
Oh yeah, you wanna
That's
do like a climb check to get up it?
So I got
Okay.
to sort of break myself. So.
Yeah, you can do that, and your rope. Well, let's see. If that would be considered a smooth surface, let's make your rope be treated as an unknotted.
Okay, yeah.
Let's make it a DC 20? Or wait. It's either going to be a 15 or 20. It's probably going to be more like an 18. Just roll it.
Public or Dice Tower? Dice Tower.
You can do public in case you need to. Oh, that's good. You got a 22. So each
and
successful,
I'm probably gonna. Okay.
each climb check you do successful, you can move a fourth of your movement speed.
My movement speed is 30, so
It's like 7.5 feet. So even if you do 2 of them this time, you're not even gonna get out of the cloud.
yeah. I'm gonna keep it up, and if I fail this one, I'll run next turn.
Okay, you're good. So you're right. Like the breach of the cloud is right above your head. So next time you'll be able to get out of it.
All right.
All right, it is.
Well, when does he have to make his save for?
Right now.
Oh,
So if you are still in the cloud, which is spirit, you need to roll your save.
oh, good
You got
save.
it. So you will take half of this.
All right.
So another 1.
So
that'll
0.
get you. So that will. Say what now?
So 0.
How do you not take any from it?
I think you always take minimum, don't you?
I know. I was joking because half of 1. So I'm just going to say 0. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He's using Common Core math.
I can't do this. All right. All right, so so Montmorian's held, so he needs to do another save, Nate, right?
It says on their turn, so I guess he does get another one now. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a will save, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he's free.
All right, so he's not held anymore. That did not make him happy.
I would think it would. So what are you playing next, Nate?
I don't know.
So he is going to pop off a quickened spell onto you, Nate. Do you saw spell resistance?
Yep.
Let's see if it's got spell resistance. Okay, so creatures who fall within that can be, but they are. So you get, even if it gets through your spell resistance, you get a will save. So let me see if he gets through your spell resistance. So he's got. Good God.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's real good. I don't even know how this happens, but this is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got through it. So I
Okay,
get will save.
So you get a will save, right? That's a
I'll
good
keep
will
that.
save. Alright, so I don't think that affects you. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. So you can do a spellcraft to see what he tried to do.
Damn it.
Alright, so he was trying to use telekinesis to like shove you back down into the cloud.
Okay. Well, that was rude.
That was quite rude.
So with his actual spell this time, he is going to cast.
You can cast 2 spells?
With Quicken, you can. I don't know.
Oh,
why
that's
he doesn't
right.
Do that. Quicken is a nasty, nasty thing. Nate, make a. He really doesn't like you for doing that. let me do another. Can he even fail his spell resistance?
If he rolls a
thing
1.
against you? Can he?
Is it a
your
1 an
spell
automatic failure?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah, he can't fail. But he
Okay,
still needs
so-
to roll it, damn it.
So make a fortitude save now.
Oh, God. I'm going to use a hero point,
Okay.
and I'll keep that.
Okay. What was the second roll?
30.
Okay. Alright, so you want to take part of this. So this is, what I roll is how much damage you'll take. That take away the 23. So that's
17.
17 damage. 17 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Darn, it's your turn.
Guys, you coming?
In a minute! We can do this!
I'll delay.
Okay. Minix.
Double move will get me right there.
Keep in mind to get out of the room.
No, that's not a double move, actually.
To get out of the room, let me check, but I think to get out of the room, I think the corridors are only 20 feet high, which means you would have to delve that back down into the fog.
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, with a double move, I can easily make.
Yeah, corridors are 20 feet high. So make a fortitude save when you go into the fog. That fails. All right, so you take full here. 1 point. Was that your full move to get out there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Teddy.
Okay. Let's see. He and I are not liking each other.
Yeah, y'all are going toe to toe with the spells.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay down a wall of fire on top of him.
Okay.
There's no save.
Is that a reflex save? No, it's
No
not.
save.
Okay. All right. So, do your damage.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one it says the damage is. In addition, he wouldn't happen to be undead, is he?
No. He's not.
He's trying here. He's trying.
Okay.
Come on, he has a talking head. What? That's got to be undead.
You gotta admire the person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just the 8. I double clicked it by accident.
Okay, he can.
Oh
he
wait,
completely
it says plus 12, so it's 8 plus 12 because it's supposed to be permanent.
So it's 20.
Yeah.
So he completely absorbs that. He's got fire resistance.
You are a bitch. I tell him that. You are a bitch. And I will. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What, good thing if Phoenix wasn't here, he'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's tailor-made for us, it looks like.
Although he had lightning spells too.
Yeah. Lightning's good.
Going to attempt to climb.
Oh boy, that is close. You rolled a 1, so you got a 12. So if you don't have any more hero points, you're going back down then.
Run away, Spirit, run away.
Will I be able to sort of land and run?
I think to land on your feet, you have to fall on purpose.
All right. Yeah.
So, but when you hit the fog, it's going to reduce your falling damage. So, what did I say it reduced it by?
Every 10 feet.
Every 10 feet, so that would completely take away the...
But would it reduce the damage or just the movement? But either way,
Well, he's going to hit the ground slower.
Yeah, I'm currently 15 feet in the air. I fall down.
So, you're not going to take any damage from it, so you just need to make a fortitude save for falling down into the cloud.
So Minix, I happen to see an advertisement.
Yeah,
That
Darren,
was,
I heard you know a good bar.
And that takes both movement actions to do that.
I hear
To
this
do,
thing. called
no,
advent-
that'll just take 1 to fall down in.
Alright, so I'll just get out of the way now.
There's this thing called
Make a reflex save to see if you land on your where you can move and not prone.
Let's see. There's an adventure path. I
So
hear
you
it's
take
called-
2 fortitude damage, and yeah, you can land on your feet, so you can still have a standard action to move at half your speed.
Serpent Skull. I saw an advertisement at the local bar. I was saying to go.
Is that the new one? Is that the new one that came out? The Paizo email?
No, but there's also another advertisement for like a thing, something called Second Darkness, and Legacy of Fire is another advertisement I saw.
I didn't know.
Maybe Kingmaker. Do you feel like being a king?
There's so many advertisements these days.
So many adventures to partake in.
This one just isn't doing us too well.
It's really not.
Did someone succeed the spell check on the fog spell?
I did.
Yeah.
How does it last rounds or minutes?
I don't think we were told that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we never could tell.
I think Cloud Kill last round.
Run away.
I haven't heard from Dan in a while. He probably like, damn it, I get tired of watching those pussies. They used to be interesting.
Then they started losing, like losers.
Yeah, they went into the fog.
So he begins casting a spell, sucks air in, blows it out, and the cloud in this room remains unchanged. But a cloud arises in the adjoining room that smells like rotting eggs and cabbage. Make a fortitude save. It's a poison-based effect.
Dern, did
For
you fart?
Dern and Minix.
Well, of course not.
Dwarf don't fart.
No, of course not.
Oh my god.
What the hell are you thinking? We just burp out of both ends.
Okay, so Dern, you succeeded. You're fine. Minix, you failed, and you have become
It's like
nauseated.
Again? Okay.
All right,
Fine with that.
and just to remind you, you can only take a move action. You can't attack or anything.
That's
And
fine. All I was gonna do was run away anyway, so it doesn't
And
matter.
then he is going to.
Here we go.
Cast a spell, and he blips out, and here's right here.
Wait, you can teleport? You can teleport?
Oh my gosh! All right, Darren.
Cheater!
Now,
That son of
he
a
can.
bitch!
Of course
Now-
he can.
I didn't say
I
he
will-
teleported.
I will remind him that I have not done anything to it. It's that guy over there.
All right, Darren. So this room it does not have the movement penalties of it, but it has got the visibility penalties of it. But this room is 40 feet high, and the cloud only goes up 20 feet. So
Wait a minute, 40 feet high, but it only goes out 20 feet?
the cloud only goes out 20 feet. So
Oh, up
there's
20
a 20 foot
wide.
gap. There's a 20-foot gap at the top of this room.
Okay. Nobody's seen me fly yet, right?
Right.
All right, so I am going to... Now, I made my save, so I'm okay, right?
Yeah, you're completely fine. The only thing that's bothering you is the visibility
Okay. Do I need to make a save every round?
every round, but it'll be on his turn.
Okay. Well, shit, if I just keep making him cast these damn spells, he'll run out of spells eventually. 10,
That's a sound strategy, my friend.
30, 35, 40. And it doesn't have the movement penalty, right?
It does not have the movement penalty.
All right, so I will move to there. I'll double move.
Okay, well, I'm in this room too.
And you can only do... how many? Is he limited to one move?
One move.
One move?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you get for failing and not doing journals.
I'm right behind,
Sweet, I've got cover.
Minimal cover, remember, I'm
Hey, there's no mechanic that says that small doesn't cover up medium.
Only common sense, but hey.
When has that ever factored into our games?
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
come on. Common sense basically would mean that you wouldn't be able to cast spells to begin with, or fight giants.
Are you done, Minix?
Yeah.
All right. Owen?
Okay, so I know that guy blinked away, but I don't know where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I could just hide out here for like a couple years, you know?
A couple years.
Wait for him to die of old age.
Just stay where you are.
But I don't know that. So one,
Damn it.
2, 3, 4.
He moved in here.
I can't hear you. So I will fly down, go through the door, and then I will fly up. So I need to make 2 saves.
2 saves.
Okay, and they're both fortitude.
Both fortitude.
Well, they're spells technically, though.
Yeah, the spell. Yeah, he'll have to, but he can't fill his spells.
I still want to see it, Matt.
No.
All right, that's the first one.
Cloud kill does half,
And
and you are not nauseated, so you take 2 con damage.
okay. All right.
I like the fact. I don't think we actually have done really any damage to him yet.
No, we
So-
haven't.
You haven't.
As this Matt, I would for the rest of my turn fly up, so I'm above the cloud.
Okay.
And then let me think. I got 2. No, that's it. Yeah. So
I mean, you saw him cast Dimension Door. You just don't know in here where the anchor affects
Right.
and where it doesn't.
yeah.
So,
Of course, if he casts a D door, he's gonna have at least a movement. He's gonna be stuck, not doing anything.
or so you saw him cast some kind of transportation.
Well, now I know it's D door. That's your fault. That's not me metagaming. That's your fault.
I just said it as an ability. It might be Murian movement.
Actually, he might have that same thing that Raylan had. That dimensional
He might have
hop.
that cape.
No, he had that dimensional hop. Remember?
No, but yeah, he might have that cape that Dorn had.
All right, I failed the save, I assume.
Let me see. What's his face failed it so bad that I didn't even look and see what the DC was.
James, you're already dead. It's you've become what's his face.
No, you're good, Kurt.
Oh, wow. Didn't think I would be. Can I hear Mokmurian?
Do a perception check. You would have been able to hear the magic erupt in that upper corner, but I mean,
All right. What do I do? All right, I will do a second movement action, so I'm sort of behind this pillar in case I want to try to take a pot shot next turn.
okay.
That's like all
If
these
you-
fucking choices.
Yeah.
If you are
The typing you just heard is him doing a Google search. How to best fuck
Yeah.
the party.
so, everybody from Spirit South, make a fortitude save if you're in the cloud, and 2, make a secondary fortitude save for a spell that's going off.
Loud. Spell.
hero point.
And I believe the latest season of American Horror Story told you how best to fuck anybody up the ass with a drill dough.
With the addiction demon or whatever.
With the drill dough or whatever.
All right, here we go.
Oh, watch. Good lord.
Spirit, the cloud doesn't bother you. Minix, you're already nauseated. It doesn't matter. Hey, did you roll for your
Sal.
cloud? Oh, you're.
I'm
not
above
in
it.
You're above it.
I'm above that shit.
I got a 30 for the first one and a 29 for the second one.
All right, so Dern, you're completely good. Minix, you already failed on that. You failed the second one too. I'll see if it affects you even more. And then Spirit, you failed that.
Good, Matt. Make him feel more confident about his character choice.
I wonder if this can stack.
I don't think I don't think effects usually stack. Usually.
Magical effects that do this do not stack. So Minix, luckily you are unaffected, and Dern, you are unaffected because you made your save. But Spirit, you are reduced to a small creature.
Darn.
Little guy with a big gun.
And then it is Dern's turn.
That might help you though. I don't know if your range is dex based.
It is.
What's the?
Yeah, but his damage might go down because the size of the weapon goes down.
It goes down to like a D8, so it's not that bad.
I mean, it's still, it hurts him more than it hurts you. Alright, so since he cast a spell, I know where he's at since he cast a spell, right? And plus, I saw him before I left,
I mean, you heard where he's at.
and I knew where he was at before I left too. So
You still haven't physically seen him, but you hear him.
20. Okay, I'll move him up to there. Call it good. I'll ready versus approach for a spell. If I approaches me, which I'm doubt if he's going to do, but
Minix.
I'll just fly over here.
Okay. All right, motherfucker. You're hurting my party.
It's like y'all aren't even hurt. You're just like stat and like effects.
Really annoyed.
Yeah. He's just buttering you up.
So I'm just gonna do this.
One hit.
Okay. So.
And there is no way a 38 is a success.
First fortitude save?
Oh, that's saying that the spell succeeded. I thought that meant that he made a save, and I was like, that's disgusting.
So let's see that. So he's hit.
So he takes 19 damage. Anything else?
Well, he's kind of wet and cold.
Okay, I just didn't know if it had any other effects.
No.
All right.
Well, I mean, it would have if he failed, but no.
I thought he did fail.
He's 19 plus 19 is a 38.
All right.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure it pissed him off.
What is
He
his?
just got smacked in the face with a snowball.
Oh, he rolled. Okay, never mind. I'm confused. It's been a long time. All right, Spirit.
Since I'm shooting around a cover, shooting around sort of a corner, I assume that's partial cover. Or can I not shoot around the corner? Do I have to move to shoot him?
You don't even have cleaner line of sight, do you?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, because of the roundedness. Okay, all right then.
That's really rough. Yeah.
All right then.
Now, Kirk, you can move behind Dern and have cover and take a shot.
You could have been directly behind me if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot from right there.
Oh yeah, because I'm small. He's actually covering me, or
He would cover you anyway.
Oh,
you get cover.
really?
You get
Okay.
partial cover, yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I was. All right. So, because of the fog, is there a minus to this?
It's a 50% miss chance.
50% miss chance. So,
Unless you're 5 feet away.
all right. So a 5-foot step behind Dern, and I will punch.
So if you're 5 feet away, then it's only a 20% miss chance, I think, right?
That's correct.
But there's no attacks of opportunity.
Sorry, I'm reading something on the Gunslinger page. I want to try to do this right. All right, I think I can do. This is how I can do this. All right. All of them hit, so I got to do 50% on all of. 1, 2.
So
Wow.
3
Three of them
hits.
hit.
Which one was the crit?
The second one looks like.
Okay, second one. So okay.
So you need a crit card?
Yes, I will need a crit card, and he's going to be bleeding and sickened, unless he's immune.
I'll look here in a second. Oh, that's a good one. He's stunned for a round. I think stunned, they can't do anything.
All right.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
All right, and I need to read this for see how much he's bleeding as well.
You were right. It was Kirk that effed up your big boss.
Yeah.
It was, but he messed me up quite a bit. 2d6. Okay.
Of course, I'm getting ready to mess him up in a minute.
He has 5 bleed damage, and I'm going to spend 2 grit points to add 1 con bleed to this.
Okay.
All right, and that ends my turn.
And then he's
All
stunned.
right, so he's stunned. He can't do anything. All right, Darn.
All right. I'm going to see. Shooting at it. I'm gonna move forward. So 5. I'm gonna move within 5 feet. Is it here or here? Either way, I'm gonna just move within 5 feet.
Either, are you flying?
No, I'm just walking.
Then I mean, you can't be within 5 feet of him.
Oh,
'Cause
he's high up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that. So he's
Don't you have
totally
wind walk on?
no.
No, we slept.
So he's how high up is he?
So he is a 10-foot creature. So he's, I don't know, probably 30 feet in the air.
Okay, well, that's too bad. I so wanted to cast harm on him and do 130 points of damage.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. So, or slay living.
That works too.
I'm going to, however, do the only thing I think, especially since he hit him pretty bad. I'm going to cast Flame Strike, knowing he has resistance from fire, but he doesn't have. I'm hoping he doesn't have resistance from holy
Okay.
or divine, whatever it is.
What kind of save do you need?
Reflex.
Reflex save. Here it goes. Weakest save. 18.
Yep. He failed. Okay, so I'm going to roll this, and then half is divine, and half is fire.
Okay, so we'll just do half damage because he probably won't take any from. Yeah, he doesn't take any from the fire.
Holy
but he'll take
20, 24 for the
24 damage. Okay.
better than nothing.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
I was hoping he only had resistance 20, and I still would have gotten some through, but oh well.
All right. Round 6. We'll lead off with minutes. Oh, wait a second. When it was Montmarian's turn, if you have not been nauseated yet and you're down in the cloud, you needed to have made a save. So
Man,
you're so good.
Is he not even close to being bad off?
He's like a third. Maybe?
Oh shit! Did almost 100 points of damage. He's got a lot. All right.
He's the big bad.
And
no
then,
kidding.
Dern, did you make your save?
No, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. You're good too. Okay. All right. So Minix, all you can do is move
This this pillar in the middle, does that go all the way up to the ceiling?
all the way up.
So I'm just gonna rise up above the cloud,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Go ahead and on your off time, look it up and see how long Stinking Cloud, the effects last when you leave the cloud.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1d4 plus 1 rounds after it leaves.
Reflex save, please.
Reflex save.
Reflex
coming
fail.
up.
Reflex fail, please.
God
28.
damn it!
God
You
damn
never,
it.
you never fail. You never say it
He
right.
takes half of that, so 7 damage.
7 damage. What kind of damage is it?
Piercing. It's a spell.
Don't worry. Only about 30 more hits like that. We'll get him.
I don't think it did any damage.
What do you... Danny, what do you think? Spell like Pellet Blast that causes piercing damage. It would be susceptible to damage reduction, wouldn't it? Since it's not an element?
What?
And it's not...
I don't know. Does he have? I mean, he has DR unless it has something specific.
Yeah.
The damage is subject to damage reduction.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the spell, but makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so is it Spirit's turn now?
Yes.
Okay. So he's got a -2 to his AC for being stunned. So you can add 2 if you're going to shoot.
I believe I will shoot. I guess I'll stay in the cloud so I can shoot him
Okay.
4 times.
I really need you guys to get him down to the ground, or get me up. Get me up to him.
Quick,
Alright,
get on
Kurt.
my shoulders.
So you can roll damage.
I can end this quickly if someone can get me up there.
I forgot he's a large creature, so I'm just going to put the damage on this one. Alright.
Legs.
So he's getting...
Annoyed.
Yeah, really tired of Kurt now.
And he has all the bleeds on him.
How much total bleed?
I think it was either 5 or 6 damage and
It was 5 for 1.
I don't think bleed
5
stacks
damage.
though, does it?
No,
So
I'm
just
not. I'm not stacking the bleed. So he just keeps bleeding.
Okay.
Okay, Kirk, he's casting a quicken spell on you, and then he's casting a normal spell on you. So you need to... I think the only thing you need to do is do a fortitude save.
Is this for the fog or for what he's doing now?
This is for what he's doing now.
I'm going to hero point that and use my last hero point.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic!
Boom. This is going to rock your world.
Yes,
Get
it
ready
will.
Get ready for some disintegrate action.
Dun 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 dun.
God, that's going to be a lot of damage. I don't know if it'll be a lot, but it's going to be a lot of dice.
So, Kirk, what are you going to play?
I'm going to play a shop owner. I'm just going to sell stuff, buy stuff. That's it.
Alright, this is what you take from his first spell he cast on you.
All right.
5, and then he's casting another spell on you.
Nasty.
So these are all touch attacks, Kurt, and I'm just gonna roll them all at once.
So, Kirk, what kind of shop owner are you going to be?
He's not gonna kill Kurt. Y'all overreact about everything.
Gonna have a little bit of thing. Going to have some nice clothing in one corner of the store. It's going to be a general store. It's going to be nice.
Okay, so the lowest he rolled was a 35 for a touch, so I assume that those all hit.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm just going to roll these all at once. This is all fire damage, so do you have any kind of fire resistance? Nope. All right, so this is from...
I don't suppose since Stern's standing in front of me, he takes any of this.
So
why are you trying to throw me under the bus?
All right, Kirk, so you take an additional 49 fire damage as he fires off a total of 4 rays at you.
I hope you don't think you're getting healed.
All right, and now it is Darren's turn.
God, you got to look almost dead by now, right?
He's got 1 HP.
Oh.
Well,
if I could have just rolled 2 more on something.
Not gonna kill Kirk.
I'm still standing.
All right. I am going to pull off one of my 7th level spells that might actually do the trick.
Oh, and everybody that was in the... Did everybody in the cloud make a fortitude save that time?
No.
I don't think I told you to, so... All right, Danny, you're
now
good.
I rolled bloody 20.
And then... Yeah, you did. Oh, wait, so that was Dern. Yeah, you rolled 20. Okay, so yeah. All right, so you guys are good.
All right, let me... All right, so I'm going to cast Destruction.
Okay.
So go ahead and fail a Fortitude save, please.
Okay.
No, that doesn't fail it, so... Okay.
This is a pretty good spell, isn't it? I think I remember reading about this.
Alright, so it instantly delivers 10 points of damage per caster level. If the target slays a target, consumes the remains utterly and wholly fire.
Yeah.
But not its equipments. If the target's fortitude throw succeeds, it takes 10d6 points of damage.
That's pretty nasty.
Alright, so 10d6.
Do you have the destruction domain, or did you just take that spell?
I think I just took it. Alright, so 32 points of damage.
Alright, so that'll be...
and I don't think there's damage reduction to that.
It shouldn't be.
It's not fire either.
Alright, there you go.
Oh shit, is he still up?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use my movement action to get around the corner.
Okay. All right, it is the beginning of round 7, and it is Minix's turn.
I'm pretty sure I didn't make him very happy with that spell.
Can you? It's a 1d4 plus 1 until the nauseated effect goes away.
1d4 plus 1. All right.
Yeah, number of rounds.
So 4 rounds.
So 4 rounds. So this will be one of those rounds, and I'm just I'm gonna hang tight.
All right.
Okay.
I got little I can do against him since he's floating in the air. So throw another snowball at him.
Well, you never know. He might be pretty close to death, and that one snowball might kill him.
And now, Matt, I'm going to spend my last hero point because why the fuck not? We'll throw another snowball at him.
All right.
Okay, so that was. Here we go. Come on, critical.
Close.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. I was looking at his 17.
Oh, good damage.
Wait, these are doing half each, right?
it's magic. Cold.
But he's made a save. What's the save for?
The save's to prevent being staggered.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
So
Does he look like he's a lot hurt now?
Yeah, he's getting on up there.
Does he look like he wants to give up?
You want to discuss surrender terms again?
It's like, do you want to surrender? Come on, Kirk. You're dead if you don't.
I could take one shot and run away, or no.
Do it, Kirk. Do it.
I'm going all in.
kill
I'm
him.
going all in.
All in.
Kirk.
As I set off these shots, I just say hello to Carsack for me.
Carsack.
right.
And you better hope you kill him, otherwise he'll be saying, "Just say hello to Ballsack for me."
Yeah.
Well, good choice so far. Well,
Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, these are your. Oh man, you got
What?
two hits.
That last one did not show that for me. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it showed 2 10s for me.
All right. Okay, that's not what it showed for me. All right then. Whatever. So, 2 hits.
Yep.
And I'm going to. Oh wait, no, that's not the right one.
It's not the right number.
Roll a 12.
Roll a 12, Kirk. Don't
Pretty
forget your
much.
big game hunter.
I added the big game hunter, and I'm going to spend 2 more grit points so that he has another point of con bleed damage.
Okay. Does that start immediately this round? Or is it next round?
I believe it's this round. It'll start like right at the start of his turn, I think. Or
Okay, so
Yeah, that's
either
usually
at-
when bleed happens.
either at the end of my turn or the start of his turn. However, you're
It usually
doing
starts on
bleed,
his turn.
so
he's
altogether, that's
he's got 5
4.
regular bleed and 2 con bleeds on, or he would have bled it out. So this is his third or fourth con damage. Right.
Yeah, so I'm tracking all together with the new one you put on him. He's got 4.
Okay.
4 con bleed.
4
on him.
con bleed total.
All right. So how much normal bleed? You said he's got 5 on him right now.
Yes.
All right. So that's 2, 3, 4, and then he's got a total of 4 con. So that's 1 modifier per. So that is. It's gonna be pretty close.
Come on.
Alright. So now it is his turn.
Oh no.
So he is going to. God, he really wants to take care of you.
He's the one doing damage. It's what he should do.
How do I want to use these last few quicken spells?
Well, if you used one on Nate's character and one on Kirk's character, then James and I will play in the new campaign when you find 2 other new players.
You assume that if he kills our characters, then we're dead in real life. This is not stay alive. Or if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Sorry, Dan. Tried to help you out. Didn't work.
You said sorry, Dan?
The chat. Wants us to play
I thought he was saying sorry to himself. I was like,
He's not even.
that's
on
kind of
anymore.
like,
Not even watching anymore.
Weirdly egotistical.
yes, it was weird. Sorry, self. I was trying to help you.
No. See, he may not be watching now, but maybe he'll watch the broadcast later.
Gosh.
Come on, you want to make another Kirk character construct, don't you? It'll have a very tiny head, but you know.
I am going to cast a spell. And the 3 of you to the south need to make, I think, a reflex save, but don't do it yet.
So much for hiding.
Yeah. This won't be too bad for you. Yeah, go ahead and do a reflex save for me.
No, I get it's a spell, so that. I'll keep it.
Okay, and then Minix, if you will, as well.
Was it a reflex save?
Mm-hmm.
Minix is like, all right, I can avoid this damage, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Crap, I was looking at Kirk's stuff and I was really not expecting him to fail that.
I wasn't expecting to fail it either.
Because the other spell I was going to cast on you, I thought it was a touch attack and it would have had a better chance of hitting you, and I didn't want to just outright kill you.
Yep.
It's
okay.
Good job, man. You outright killed him.
So this is he explodes a fireball down there, and this is the outright damage from it.
All right, so I'll take 15.
Bada boom.
Yeah.
I'll take
None.
none. Right.
God, Kurt's reflex save is a plus 14. I never expected that to happen.
Now remember, don't get too overly sad. Remember, you've got somebody who can actually keep him from dying.
Oh yeah, okay, good. That makes me feel better because I really didn't want anybody to. I really want.
Well, no, remember that's why I created an actual cleric, not an inquisitor.
Could do it. Okay, and then he's going to use one of his quickened things to disappear. But from based on where you hear the following noise, you hear a slam into a door, and then you hear the screaming sound that you heard earlier when the Shining Child was summoned. And it's Stern's turn.
All right. Well, I
It's so
didn't.
fun playing
I didn't say I was actually going to cast that spell. I just. All right. Here you go. I'm going to cast the Breath of Life on.
Quick,
Sit.
give him mouth.
Spirit.
Come out.
And if you say that, I'm not passing it. All right. Hold on. Let's see what the range is. I think I have to touch.
Yeah, I'm small. You'd probably inadvertently eat me if you tried that.
Nope, creature touched. Okay, so I'll basically 5 foot over there, 5 foot over there, and cast. I'm not going to use my my channeling version. Boom.
Oh wow, I'm alive.
You got healed and you're no longer dead. How do you like the way that works?
Where's the giant?
Okay.
He
And then
disappeared.
it's beginning of round
Yeah,
8.
he's gone.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm just
heard
hanging out.
you heard a smashing into a door and a screaming of one of those creatures getting summoned again. So based on logic, you can assume that he appeared in front of the door and on purpose hit it so one of those shining children would appear.
By the way, there's my fort save for the. Okay.
Yeah, everybody that's in that cloud. So Spirit, you'll need to make one as well.
I'll fly
Hopefully better than your
down
reflex
here.
save.
Can I fly all the way down here?
Spirit, you're nauseated.
All right.
Alright, so Nate, do your fortitude when you fly through that.
Minix needs to, unless he's.
Okay, you're good.
I'm
Alright, so
outside
Nate,
the
here's
cloud.
what you see.
Oh.
You see Mockmurian down here against this, and you see one of the Shern, and it's bright, euphorical light coming towards you.
Okay.
Spirit, so you can do a move action.
Gonna move there. Can't do anything. So.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
No.
Mockmurian
Can I drink?
sees-
Can I drink a potion or?
While you
Is it-
move, yes.
or is it
Well,
just
it
yeah.
says you can only do a move action, but you can normally combine that with a move action.
Well, you could usually combine drawing a weapon or things like that. I don't know about that, but either way, it won't matter. I can heal you completely.
Oh yeah, because a potion is you can draw it, but you can't drink it. So
Okay.
because it's a standard action, yeah. So no,
All right,
you
then.
can't. I'm running out of
Bleed.
spells to cast on you people.
I know, that was my
Obviously
point.
keeps bleeding.
He'll just
I
have to
want-
come start clubbing us to death. Then the real fun will begin.
I want him to bleed and have a slow, agonizing, painful death.
I really am running out of spells to cast on you.
I want to cast Slay Living on him.
All right, Nate, you can do 2 spellcraft checks. He's gonna burn off one of his last quickens. First one is a fire shield.
Okay.
And the second one is a enlarged person. So he has grown up to the next size category. And he is getting his club ready to enter combat, and he has got a ring of fire circling him.
Is he having to squeeze through here, though?
No, he fits he's like a 3x3.
Okay.
All right.
He's easier to hit now.
So the Shining Child. Danny, can you throw an enlarged person on him, please?
Can I?
I don't know.
Enlarge. Enlarged person. Here we go. It's in the effects thing.
All right, so this thing is going to come rushing down here. Get to right there. You know what? It's going to rush right here. Get your attack of opportunity on it, Nate. Okay. Everybody in a straight line back, so everybody except Minix. Oh, you guys are in fog, though, so it's not going to matter. So, Nate, you're going to be the only one that needs to do this. Make a fortitude save to resist
Spell
the
resistance.
light. I don't know if this is considered a spell.
I'm having deja vu. I think we went through this last week.
Did we? I'll pretend like it is. But I don't know if it is. Damn. Okay, we'll just assume that it doesn't work.
What spell were you trying to cast?
It's a extra. It's an EX ability.
Oh, okay.
Is that considered a spell? That
No,
that
it's
spell
an
resistance
extraordinary.
affects?
It's an extraordinary ability. It's not a spell.
So, okay. So Nate, yeah, make a fortitude. I didn't think it made sense, but you're good anyway. Okay, so he's just gonna charge up here and do his just one attack on you. So this is a touch, Nate.
Okay.
So a 31 touch.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is fire damage.
That doesn't matter.
Okay. So you take that and then you are on fire for the next 5 rounds, and each round you take an additional 2d6 points of damage.
Son of a bitch, Matt. Of all the things. Fire?
So you hear Owen erupt into flames and start squalling outside. Or really, it's Teddy that's getting roasted while Owen sits comfortably inside of it. All right, Dern.
All right, so
Dern, you see a really bright light out in the hallway.
It's the child! The child's back!
And you can hear the pounding steps of Montmorian coming down the hallway. This has turned into a pretty cool battle.
all right, I am going to. I'm going to cast a spell on. I'm going to cast a healing spell on Spirit. Try to get him back up.
Ooh, now technically, would there be a 20% mischance?
To touch him?
Yeah.
Oh, I can roll it. Hold on.
I mean...
So as long as I roll a
the
21 or better, I'm good.
Because he just has to put his hand on it, man.
Yeah, but it could miss it. Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
fine.
matter. Yeah.
All right, so
Would you say that if he was trying to reach out and cast a really powerful blast on you, Nick?
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice. That was a nice heal.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
It's really your empower bonus.
Yeah,
That's
because
awesome.
the rolls themselves were kind of shitty, but
Yeah. All right, Minix. You hear all kinds of chaos going on outside. How many more rounds are you nauseated for?
I'm on. This would be turn 3 out of 4.
Okay.
so
Which I'm
Spirit, you're
going
still
to-
heavily wounded.
Continue spending Ralphing off the side of my
yes.
carpet.
Okay.
I'll take a 5-foot step back, and I will ask you to...
Into the cloud. So
To
you
the
can
cloud
make a
of
fortitude
doom.
save.
Is the nauseated automatically 4 rounds, or were you supposed to roll something for me?
You roll something. Did I not roll it?
Actually, we need to save too. Those of us are
So it's 4 rounds, Kurt.
Okay.
Okay,
So I believe that the rest of us need to roll our forts.
Did I miss it last time?
I think we forgot to roll our forts for being in the cloud.
Okay.
24, okay,
Yeah,
man?
you're good. Yeah, you guys are both good.
Okay. I need you to fail a will save.
Okay.
The Shining Child.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
that'll do it.
See how that works? Use the right language and it
Dismissed.
works.
All right, he's dismissed.
I don't know why Nate doesn't listen to me more often.
All right, Spirit.
I don't either.
I take my rope, go out into the hall, and create an elaborate trip trap.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. I have one plan here for me.
I sit back and hope he continues to bleed.
Are your pits even big enough to affect him?
Oh, God, no. I'm not using my pits.
I was just wondering.
But he takes his bleed damage and all that.
Oh yeah. So. Kirk, is that con bleed per round, or is it just a consistent? Like, he's taking a total of...
Well, is it con?
How does
is it con bleed or
is it con bleed, or is it con damage?
Con bleed. It says con bleed.
God, that's a lot.
Oh, that's
So
that's a huge ability. That's a game changer.
I think he's gonna be real close to bleed now this time. Yeah, I think he's gonna bleed out.
Wait,
so you guys,
is he immune to sneak attacks?
no.
Okay,
he's
good.
not. You guys burst out into the hallway and see this happen because he doesn't come, and you guys peek out to see what's going on. So he's like down on his knees, like bleeding out. He's obviously dying, and he begins to laugh to himself, and he says, "You fools, your physical means cannot destroy me. I have ascended and will be the right hand of my god, Kazakh." And he starts casting one final spell, and the people that have spellcraft can see what he's casting.
He's casting Fuck Your Couch.
Alright. So he's casting Wish. And basically he says, "Take me, my lord. Let me serve at your right hand so that we may again destroy these foul creatures together." And as he says this, a beam of red energy blasts down on top of him, and he begins screaming out in agony, and yelling out, "Why?" And it ceases, and the hall is filled with a maniacal laughter, and Mockmurian levitates off the ground, and his head is snapped back, and his eyes roll up into his head. He's obviously not in control of his body anymore. Can you physically type? I don't guess you can really type a language in here. What is a language? Who has Thessalonian?
I do.
Are you the only one?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't
What's
have
What's a language that only you have?
Let me go through my list.
Besides Thessalonian, do you have something that nobody else has?
Well, if he types, I mean, do you have Thessalonian on your sheet?
No, it doesn't come up in here.
Oh, I mean, you have it on
Okay.
your sheet, but it doesn't come up on the drop down.
Right.
The thing, yeah.
Why don't you type in Terran? Because I doubt if anybody has Terran.
I'll just throw this in there because I'm guessing you're going to translate this to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just read it. We'll just skip past this and read it. So his head snaps back, his eyes are rolled back in his head, and this room is filled with this maniacal laughter. And a voice comes out, which is clearly not his own, and it says, "So, These are the heroes of the age. More like gasping worms to me. Worms to be crushed back into the earth when I awaken the armies of Zen Shalast. When the name Karzug is again spoken with fear and awe. Know that the deaths of those marked by the Sihedron, the giants you have so conveniently slain for me, hasten my return, just as yours soon will. Fools, all of you. Is this all you could manage in 10,000 years? And then the whole hallway is filled with laughter again, and Mokmurian is ripped piece to piece, and the remains of his body pile up in a crude yet organized form right in front of the large double doors.
Big talk coming from a corpse car sack.
So you know what Mark Murray didn't realize is he was going to be the right hand of Karzog. Unfortunately, it's only when he's whacking off, you know.
Yeah. So I'm guessing all the clouds are dissipated now and everything?
Yep, everything is gone.
Loot!
I think there's some people that still need some healing here.
Do you guys want to see an awesome picture of your battle with Mokmurian?
Sure.
Sure.
So there's Minix in the back there not doing anything. There's a spirit in some kind of furnace in the back there. There's Danny, casting a spell. And I'm flying above, so you can't see me.
Yeah.
Right, so
Why is that person entrapped in carbonite?
Yeah, why is that person in a furnace screaming?
At the
Is that head?
initiation chamber. That's old tech in the back.
so I'm going to do a channel energy on all of us to start healing some more. So don't use any potions right now. I'm going to use some channel energies here, at least a couple of them.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the treasure you got for this. So I'm including that you've searched every room except for
The library.
The library. So you guys call out if you want anything. If not, I'll throw it on into a parcel and we can go from there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 identifies.
Did that heal you guys? I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
Some of you still look wounded according to your status, but shit, I healed about 80 points of damage with those 3 channels.
So Thursdays
hit me.
Yeah, they didn't auto.
They didn't apply to us.
That's all right.
Thursdays are not the night to stream. We only got 1 new follower so far.
Fridays are the days that most people actually watch.
Yeah, I'd say that's right.
Did my spellcaster work, Mitt?
Let's see.
Well, I haven't even done mine yet, so I'll do mine too.
Nate, you were able to get 2 of them.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll do mine.
Just do 2. No, you didn't get either one of them. Do we still have that one?
Oh, yeah, I'll use the identify
Yes.
one.
Okay, so do 2 charges of it. Okay, so here's what he's got on him. You guys call out if you want anything.
I mean, how many charges were on there to begin with, Kirk? Because it's not listed. It just says Wand of Identify.
Yeah, I think I had 8 charges left.
Okay,
On it.
thank you. So 6. All right, thank you.
Okay, so there's a scroll of limited wish. Anybody?
I'll take that.
Okay. So a scroll of limited wish. There is a wand of bear's endurance with 13 charges.
Where's the scroll? I'm not seeing it.
I'm going to put it on there here in a second.
Oh, okay.
There is a +1 defending spell storing club. And it's got vampiric touch stored in it right now. There is a bag of holding type 2. There is a fog cutting lens, which allows you to see through magical fog.
I'll take that if that's okay with everyone.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find it put in here. I don't know if that's a Pathfinder item or if that's a Rise of the Runelords item.
Let's see.
Oh, someone gave you a heart, Matt.
It is a Pathfinder item.
It's a Pathfinder item, okay. And then there is, here we go. This is where we're getting serious. This is where Phoenix is going to wish that he was still there. Murian is wearing something, robes of runes. Alright? This, with a value of 44,000 gold. Alright. This robe is made of crimson silk and emblazoned with dozens of spindly Thessalonian runes, each symbolizing a different type of magical effect or syllable of power. Though favored by wizards, this robe can provide some benefit to any spellcasting creature. While worn, it grants a +4 enhancement bonus to intelligence and allows the wearer to recall, as a free action, up to 4 levels of spells per day that he had prepared and then cast. Each time a spell is recalled and prepared again in this manner, the sudden rush of magical energy infuses the wearer with power. For 1 round after recalling the spell, the wearer's spell save DCs and attack rolls made with the spell gain a +2 enhancement bonus.
Hey. Good stuff.
Good money.
Yeah, it's good money because I don't cast on intelligence.
Had you rather have that, which is a Rise of the Runelords item, so it cannot be repurchased, or would you rather have 11 grand each?
11 grand is kind of nice.
The problem is none of us really have an intelligence-based caster.
Yeah, you would really use it for what kind of spell? Where does your spells come from, Nate?
Charisma.
Okay, so you basically be using that to recall a spell.
Yeah, I mean, it's not worth taking 11,000 from everyone for that.
Our Phoenix could come in and yoink it.
Well, I mean, but he's not an intelligence caster either.
Oh yeah, he's a sorcerer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much not.
I'd rather just let everybody have the 11,000.
Yep.
Okay.
Let everybody have the 11,000.
Money, money, money!
Well,
What type
actually, that's wrong. It's 44,000
Divided by 2.
So it's really 22,000.
Right. So 5,500, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's still money.
Yeah, it's still money. Okay. And there is. He's got 500 gold on him. He's got his spell book. And then in the room, there is his collection of, spell memorabilia and spell books and all that stuff. It's worth a total of 1,500 gold straight up, but it weighs several hundred pounds.
Well, we just found a bag of holding type 2.
Bag of holding, so you could put that in there. And then there's the chest underneath his desk, which I'm going to say that you guys just open. It's not trapped or anything. It has got 12,000 gold, 1,100 platinum, a amber and sapphire necklace worth 4,000 gold, a set of ivory runestones worth 1,400 gold, and a scroll of contact other plane.
So you can place a phone call. Collect.
All right.
Probably.
So I will, I'm going to calculate, I'm going to get that all in here, and then we will,
Maybe
I'm guessing,
maybe start off next session by just taking treasure once it's in there and then selling it off.
I mean, it's only 11. Are you guys wanting to quit early? You guys have still got to explore the library, so the treasure and stuff doesn't really matter until we get back to town anyway, so we can just keep on going.
Well, what I mean is we'll probably, it'll probably be done for the day before you get it all in here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like
Yeah,
the start of next session, we could just say what we want and then sell it, save time.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we've got time, I'll try to we'll try to bang it out last thing tonight and sell it so you guys can have a gold piece total so you guys can see if you want to buy anything because you'll be going back to the town for the first time in a long time.
Okay.
Fine with me.
All right, so he's also got a key on him, which is a slightly smaller star shape, Sihadrian shape, which you remember would fit into the library door.
I need to take 5 minutes though to put the girls in bed.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, let's set up for the library door while he's doing that. I'm thinking we got that word. What was that? What was that?
Ah, sure.
Yeah,
Fatu
yes.
Borata.
Exactly. Viosanxi, whatever. Invoke his name at the door.
Are you gonna wait for him to get back, or do you want to go ahead and?
Yeah. We wait for Danny, but
Okay.
But it's been said.
That's what we're doing.
it has been stated.
That was a great battle, don't you think, James?
He cut my balls off right at the beginning there.
He did. He sliced you good.
Couldn't do shit. Oh well.
You're just sitting there like, huh, it's another one of these fucking games.
Another one of these. That's alright. I was here for the treasure, so
That is true. Treasure's nice.
The thing is, Minix's saves are so bad, except for his
He
reflex
rolled
save.
Or-
shitty.
yeah. I rolled bad, and my fort and will saves are just.
What's your cloak of resistance?
Hmm?
What's your cloak of resistance?
I have cloak of resistance.
You don't have a cloak of resistance.
No, I don't.
Fuck it. Alright, just take this off my back. Put 5 on each of yours.
You've got a +5 cloak of resistance.
They're only 25,000 gold, and I had over 100 and something gold to spend.
Yeah, your saves are pretty outrageous.
Yeah, so go ahead and take it, man.
+5 cloak of resistance.
Yeah. So that's 5 to each of your saves.
Can you drag it over to me or no?
You drag it into the party sheet, and then he could drag it from the party sheet.
I hope I wrote this down.
I think you can drag it right onto my character.
Yeah, okay. Did it show up?
No. Oh, here we go. Now it's in the party sheet. I'll take it. Thank you.
Yep. My saves are still pretty good.
Still pretty good, yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna regret that. So what are your saves now, James?
A reflex is +20. Fortitude is +8. Will is +9. But
I'm the
that's
biggest-
also with the reduced person as well. So
Reduced person shouldn't affect though.
well, it helps.
it
with that.
affects his. Yeah, it helps his.
I'm the biggest idiot in the world. I never applied my cloak of resistance to my saves.
Oh my God, Kirk!
Oh my God, Kirk!
Kirk.
Such an amateur.
We're noobs.
Ew.
Come on, we're all noobs. And agrees.
Kirk. I am
Yes.
Not much else to say about that.
Oh my God, Kirk! You could have been living so much easier.
Not much easier.
How big of a cloak do you have?
+3.
That would have you would have not had some of the bad things that happened to you. in that fight,
I wouldn't have had the nauseousness and that.
which is a really big deal for you.
The nauseous, and actually, even with half damage, I still would have gone down from the fireball. So, like the only thing it would have affected was the nauseousness.
After you guys check out the library, you will be officially done with book 4. Only 2 more to go.
And then, on to another campaign.
On to another campaign.
One with blackjack and hookers. So yeah, Matt, depending on the ice and snow situation in I'll probably be up on the let's see. I would come up the night of the 14th. I just
January?
Yeah, and then I would leave Monday.
Okay.
The benefit of having a 3-day weekend every weekend.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's just I feel awkward at work because I'm one of the only guys, and I'm also one of the only white people in the office.
Did all of that stuff blow over?
What stuff?
Whatever.
The screwing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fix stuff, and other people fix their side. Apparently, I'm doing a really good job. I was saying, so.
That's good.
And I've been finding mistakes that other people are making, which is helping me out.
Nice.
Okay. Hold on. I got a sound for Nate here.
God.
Oh, no.
Kirk, we're going to Taco Bell. Going to Taco Bell.
That's so much.
Go buy me an extra large Pepsi.
Pepsi.
All right. So you guys are standing outside of the library. You've got the key. You've recited the word. Will you insert the key?
Yes.
All right. So you
Danny,
the key.
While you were gone, because James saves are abysmal, I just gave him my cloak of resistance because he didn't have one.
You didn't have to explain that to me. I'm okay with that. You
I'm
like
just
him better
letting you
than
know-
I do. You like.
No, I'm just-
you like.
Well, that's
He's
obvious.
trying to get karma points with you.
Yeah. I
What,
want
like I'm-
positive
like I'm-
karma.
I'm like the GM or something. You have to make me happy.
I might be able to come back one day.
Oh, I was talking about this game. You're never coming back to my game.
Oh, okay.
Or fool, sorry.
I'm just.
All right.
I'm just.
I just got 2 new people to join. Fuck you.
No, take care of your situation with your girl. Don't lose
I
it.
know. It's gonna be after we get married at this point.
No, that's cool. I totally respect that. Don't get divorced over a game. That's what World of Warcraft was for. To make people get
All right, here we
divorced.
go.
In
We're
Korea,
not
they
building
kill
each other
babies.
up. Here we go. All right, so you look in this room. Numerous glowing crystal lanterns hang on fine chains from the dome ceiling 60 feet above, filling this circular room with bright light. The walls of the room are carved with more runes and sigils, while overstuffed wood and leather chairs and polished oak tables surround a 30-foot wide shaft in the floor.
Guinea pig.
He said shaft.
It's like a 747 in the Grand Canyon.
I'll walk in.
Okay.
Well, I'll
I'll
fly.
follow.
So
I'm still on my carpet.
you hear like a rickety gears clanking together, and smell smoke and hear sparking, and you look over where it's coming from, and you see this creature coming towards you. He is made entirely of metal, and he is made out of some kind of advanced technology, and he has oculus on his head that focuses in on you. You can hear it focusing in, and he drips oil as he comes, and he approaches you and he says, "Which volume of lore would you like me to retrieve for you? There are currently 24,491 volumes, scrolls, pamphlets, and unbound manuscripts available. Please indicate your wish by author, title, subject, or date of acquisition by the Thoracic Monastery."
2015 Sports Almanac, please.
Perhaps something on Kurzog.
Lamashtu?
Karzug will come first. Follow me. And he clanks across the library, and his legs actually extend up so that he can get really high. And he brings down several volumes of Karzug. Here's some of the books he brings down. He brings down one called Lord of Wealth, Karzug's Trade and Conquest. He brings down one called Karzug, Lord of Lords and Master of All, along with several others. And he lays them out. So you can do a knowledge history check. All of you can. A knowledge history check.
Wait, I actually have that.
And with his assistance, you gain a plus 20 bonus. Let me see. No, with the library, you get a plus 20 bonus with the books, and then with him helping you research, the Clockwork Librarian, you get an additional plus 10. So you can add a plus 30 modifier on top of what your other is. Oh man, you guys killed it. So you know everything there is to know about Karzug. And what I'll do is I'll copy and paste this section into the forum so that you can read it, because it's quite a bit to read.
Okay, thank you.
What else would you like to know about?
Lamashtu.
Lamashtu. Yeah.
Okay. So he pulls down some books about it, so I'll put you a lot of stuff about Lamashtu in there.
Would we know to ask something about the Runelords? Yeah.
Runelords?
Okay. He'll produce some stuff about the Runelords. Something else you guys need to focus on. I don't know if you caught it, but when Karzug was talking, he mentioned a location. Zin Shalast.
Oh, Zinshalas. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I thought that was a person.
No, it's a location. Well, you might think it's a person, but then when he pulls it down, you realize that it's not. So he produces a book on a bunch of books on Zin Shalast, and you can do a knowledge history on it as well with a plus 30 modifier. Okay, you guys killed that as well, so you know everything there is about Jinsala. So I'm going to post you a bunch of stuff about Lamashtu. I'll do Zin Shalast, and then I'll do Karzug. Karzug's also going to... it's going to bleed into the Runelords thing, so it'll probably be enough about the Runelords. If you guys want more, I can answer specific questions that you have about that. But yeah, is there anything else that you guys want information about?
I'm kind of curious if you'd have information about the lighthouse.
Yeah.
The Thessalonian Monument, specific lighthouse. I mean, they've been making such a big deal of that damn lighthouse and the stones.
Sure. Okay. So in your research, you discovered... I just read about this today, actually.
Does he know anything about that old fucking man that I plan on killing?
No, he's not in the records.
The old fucking man.
He isn't that old.
So, dang, I'll have to reread this, but I'll give you the general basis of it. So, Thassalon was seven different kingdoms, right? And then each of the Runelords, which was a wizard, reigned over that individual kingdom. And each wizard had a focus. So, like, there would be a Rune Lord of Evocation, a Rune Lord of Transmutation, stuff like that.
But they called them out sins, right?
Right. But along with that, they each had a focus. And those towers, they're called Hellfire or something. They're called, like, maybe Hellfire Plumes. They were along the boundaries of some of the territory lines, and what they would do is you would assign like a general or something to man that tower, and basically it was a artillery unit. So if armies were coming in, you could use it was full of people, so they could use it like a normal fortress and rain down arrows and attacks, and it could be a garrison. But at the top it had magic source that could fire basically like giant fireballs down on people to act as a big anti-army weapon. So whatever what's that thing called in Sandpoint?
The lighthouse, whatever.
Yeah, but it's got a name. It's not the lighthouse. The lighthouse is a different building. Whatever that place is that the sage is in Sandpoint is one of those Hellfire Plumes.
Okay.
So the sage wasn't as dumb as you thought he was.
Can we look up information about the symbols and the markings that have been branded on people, including the Sahedron medallion? Like, why exactly that's happening? If there's what the actual purpose to it is,
or the significance of the
guys
Sahedron rune.
Yeah, you guys kind of already know what it is based on what you've done. Karzug kind of told you.
Okay.
He's marking people with the Sahedron rune, and as they die, their essence is powering those rune wells. Remember, like you found underneath Sandpoint that they're using to create those monsters with, and once those reach enough power, Karzug is going to be able to focus on that and use it as a magical focus to bring himself back and take rule over again.
Well, if he's a giant lover, might as well stop him.
So what I'll do, is there anything else you guys want to research about?
I can't think of anything more.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a ton of information. Y'all are gonna have a lot to read already. So basically, at this point, guys, we can't really go any further until you read all there is that I'm gonna link to you, and it's quite a bit. So I suggest we call it here. We can just generally say what we're gonna do, like right after this. Like, are you guys gonna evacuate Jorgenfist and then
Back to
a civilization or something?
Back to
Magnemar,
You can assume that. Yeah, you can assume with you can assume with what you've done to the giant leadership that
This is gonna fall to pieces.
yeah, like all the organization of the
Giants and the Frost Giants
is gonna fall apart. Yeah, so
they'll start infighting and things like that, and go back into their own tribes, etc.
So let's end the session with this.
Question: is that a door to the north of the library?
It is, but it just leads to this collapsed area.
Okay.
It links to this.
Okay.
So let's end the session with this, and this can kind of be like what you guys. We can end the session with this, and then you guys can decide what you want to do with it. You find this in the chest underneath Montmarian's desk.
Come on, let it be a sphere of annihilation. Sphere of annihilation. I think the Fantasyground picture went into a sphere of annihilation.
Is it not popping up yet?
Oh,
It did
has.
for me.
Yeah, it just did.
Not yet for me, but it will any minute now.
All right, so Kirk, I'll read it to you. It's a map, and there is it's got Magnamar, Sandpoint, and Riddleport on it. Sandpoint is circled in red, and out to the side it says Hellstorm Flume Ruins. Foundation stones from each would know where the traitor Zaliasa dwelt, and perhaps where he hid his key to Runeforge. So Runeforge might be something else you guys want to research.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right, so
And
you can
Zelias.
get.
Exelias.
You want to do it on Zeliasa as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
All right. So for Runeforge, go ahead and do a.
Geography, maybe?
You can do one of these. You can do knowledge, arcana, or history, and you can get a plus 30 on your check if you use the library and the books. You guys killed it. You guys killed it again. So that's yet more you're going to have to read about. So I'm going to give you... I'll give you Runeforge. I'll give you Zeliasa. I'll give you Karzug. I'll give you Lamash 2. And I'll give you...
All that treasure?
Zinch and I'll put in the treasure. Yeah, so I've got a lot of homework. You guys, the only lead you've got to go off of right now is there is something with that Hellstorm Flume, the thing that the sage is living in, that is important to this effort for Karzug to return.
You know, I'm guessing, not that I know, but I'm guessing based on what's in the party sheet and what you read that you haven't put in the party sheet yet, we're each probably going to have at least 20,000, 30,000.
So that's what I was going to say. So you guys need to, are you guys still going to go back to Magnamar first to use its wealth system?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll plan on you guys, first thing next session, we'll go to Magnamar. And if I can, your homework for this one is to, 1, read all the entries I'm going to put on there, and 2, to figure out what you want to do with your money to load up, because you're going to have a little bit of time around town where you can do that kind of stuff, and then you're going to have another situation where you're away from town for a while. And then I'm assuming after you do all your shopping at Magnamar that you're going to head over to Sandpoint to research the Hellfire Flume a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking up what the name of that thing is, because it's got a really noticeable name. Oh, why can I not think of what that thing is? The Old Light. Yeah, it's called the Old Light. So Lighthouse was close. Alright. So, I guess that is where we'll end it here. Does anybody else have any questions for me?
Yeah,
No.
just a random sort of GMS question that you don't have to answer. Like, with all the collapsed areas of this place, was there like a way we were supposed to be able to get around it potentially, or is that just a part of the map?
It says it's a part of the map. It says that you could take the time to clear the passages, but it would take a lot of time, and if you did, then it makes enough noise so all the adjacent corridors are alerted and they'll come to investigate. And several of the rooms, like going into 9, had a silent alarm spell tied into Mockmurian, and there were some other rooms that had silent alarms on them tied into it. And then the headless lord that you fought, he had like a telepathic link to his severed head, and Mockmurian could see all that, and that's how he was able to see what he was up against, and then when you guys went to rest for that night, he was able to prepare spells tailored specifically for the party.
Is that head still alive? Can I
Gosh.
just run in there and shoot it? I'm gonna run in there. Shit.
So it had reason built in. So if the party went back and took a rest before it got into this further, where he could actually tailor make his spells against the party. So, but you guys did good. That
I threw a snowball at him.
having a cleric that could cancel out death is pretty clutch.
Yep. Used it twice so far.
Yep.
I still will never play a cleric.
Okay, so let's go ahead and end the stream here. So the few of us that watched, thanks for watching. If you didn't catch it, you can watch us over on the YouTube channel. So do that to keep up with us. But thanks for watching. We'll be back at our normal time next week on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So check us out.